Hello and Assalamualaikum. I am Dani Mustafa
And I am Idina Marzahid.
and we are from SMK Jalan Empat.
And today, we will be exploring about our project, Plectra Goals.
So now, let's we go through for our introduction. So, according to the World Health Organization, around 21,000 plant species have a potential medicinal value, while the National Center for Biotechnology Information reports that more than 28,000 plant species are used in medicine. Herbal medicine has been used for over 4,000 years in many cultures. In many parts of the world, people still rely on traditional plant-based medicine as their primary healthcare. However, many of these valuable medicinal plants are slowly being forgotten, especially in modern urban societies where people rely mostly on modern pharmaceutical drugs. Although herbal remedies are beneficial, many people do not use them because they are time-consuming to prepare and not easily accessible. Therefore, this project was developed to reintroduce the benefits of one of these medicinal plants that can be found abundantly in Malaysia in a simple, convenient, and safe form. Next, we go on to the objective of our project. The main objective of our project is to formulate a natural remedy to give relief to common respiratory problems such as cough, flu, and sore throat as an alternative to the over-the-counter cough syrups. And as for our specific objectives, we are trying to evaluate and compare the antioxidant activity and total phenolic content of the herbal honey to the original honey. And we are trying to confirm the safety of the formulation through microbiological analysis, heavy metal analysis, and toxicity test. Overall, this project aims to develop a safe and beneficial herbal honey product while scientifically evaluating its antioxidant properties and toxicity. Next, we go on to the methodology. Next, all the ingredients except honey were cleaned and dried using a kitchen towel before obtaining their extract or juice. The Plectra umbonicus leaves were heated up on a pan for around 5 seconds to soften them. The leaves were then squeezed using fruit squeezer and filtered using muslin cloth. The ginger was grated using fine grater and the juice was also squeezed and filtered. Lemon juice was also obtained using a lemon juicer. All the liquids were carefully measured using separate measuring cups. The honey was measured and all the ingredients were mixed well using the formulation 3 to 1 to 1 to 1 and slowly heated using double boiling method for 120 minutes until the mixture reaches the same consistency as the original honey used. Tualang honey is not as viscous as other commercially found honey. The mixture was cooled to room temperature and stored in glass jars. Next, we are going through the ingredients benefits. Next, Plectra umbonicus has antimicrobial properties that help fight bacteria and pathogens. It also acts as an anti-inflammatory agent and also contains antioxidant compounds that protect the body from free radicals. Lemon is rich in vitamin C, which helps strengthen the immune system. It also beneficial for respiratory and breathing problems and help reduce the duration of cold and flu. For ginger, it helps relieve digestive problems such as nausea and loss of appetite. It also helps to reduce inflammation and muscle pain and helps the body recover from cold and flu. Studies have shown that honey is an effective natural remedy for cough and respiratory discomfort. It helps reduce the frequency and severity of coughing and can improve sleep quality by reducing nighttime cough. Some studies also reported that honey can be more effective than no treatment and comparable to certain cough medications. Due to its soothing, natural, and cost-effective properties, honey is widely used to help relieve cough, sore throat, and symptoms of respiratory infections.
So, does Plectra Gold actually work? And is it safe? We didn't just take nature's word for it, we put it to the test. Our team ran a full scientific evaluation in the lab in collaboration with University Putra Malaysia, UPM, testing Plectra Gold's composition, its antioxidant strength, and most importantly, its safety. Real researchers, real equipment, and real results. Now, let's start with what makes Plectra Gold powerful, its natural health compounds and antioxidant properties. We measured the total phenolic content, the level of beneficial plant compounds inside. Plectra Gold scored at 32.89 milligrams, which is actually higher than the original honey at 22.68. And when it comes to fighting free radicals, Plectra Gold came in at 72.96% antioxidant activity, just slightly below original honey, but is still remarkably high. In short, the goodness of honey is still very much alive in Plectra Gold. You can even see it visually. The lighter the solution, the higher the antioxidant activity. Plectra Gold's result speaks for itself. Now, safety. Because a product that works but isn't safe, that's not good enough. We tested for 4 harmful heavy metals: lead, mercury, arsenic, and cadmium, and every single one came back as not detected. Plectra Gold is clean, no harmful contaminations, and is safe for consumption. And we went one step further. A toxicity test using zebrafish embryos, a gold standard model used in scientific safety testing worldwide.
Next, we go on to the methodology of the toxicity test using the zebrafish embryo. First, embryo collection was carried out. Freshly fertilized zebrafish embryos were collected within 0 to 4 hours post-fertilization. The embryos were then examined under a stereo microscope to ensure normal development. Only embryos with normal morphology and proper fertilization were selected and transferred individually into wells containing embryo medium. Next, the sample preparation stage was performed. The Plectra Gold formulation was diluted using embryo medium to produce a series of test concentrations through serial dilution. The concentrations used were 0.1, 0.2, 0.0004, 0.00008, 0.00016, 0.00032, and 0.0000064, while 0 served as the negative control containing only embryo medium. These concentrations allowed the researchers to observe possible dose-dependent effects of the formulation on embryo development. Finally, the treatment and visualization stage was conducted. The selected embryos were exposed to the prepared solution in a 96 well plate, with each well containing 1 embryo. The plates were incubated at 26 to 28 Celsius, and observations were made at 24, 48, and 72 hours post-fertilization using a stereo microscope. During observation, several indicators such as survival rate, hatching rate, heartbeat rate, and morphological abnormalities were recorded to evaluate potential. Overall, this methodology enabled the researchers to assess the safety and developmental effects of the Plectra Gold formulation using the zebrafish embryo toxicity model. The study found that concentrations up to 0.04 ml per liter showed no toxicity in zebrafish embryos, indicating that this level is considered safe within the experimental conditions.
A toxicity test was conducted using zebrafish embryos, or is known as a Daniel Riverio, to evaluate the safety of Plectra Gold. The embryos were observed at 24, 48, and 72 HPF hours post-fertilization after being exposed to Plectra Gold, and their survival and development were compared with normal embryos. The embryos showed normal growth and high survival rates that were similar to the untreated embryos, indicating that Plectra Gold has low toxicity and is safe at the tested concentrations. Not just that, but the hatching rate of the zebrafish embryos were also observed to evaluate the safety of Plectra Gold. The embryos hatched at a normal developmental period, similar to untreated embryos, and this indicates that the formulation did not interfere with normal embryo development, suggesting that Plectra Gold is safe at the tested concentration.
To evaluate the acceptability and perceived effectiveness of Plectra Gold, we conducted a survey involving 40 respondents from 4 different age groups, ranging from 7 years old to above 30 years old. Each respondent was given 100 ml of Plectra Gold to consume for a week, after which they provided their feedback through a survey form. Overall, the responses were very positive. Most respondents reported that their product helped soothe the throat, reduce cough, and relieve respiratory discomfort. In terms of taste, the majority of respondents found the product pleasant and acceptable, especially compared to conventional cough syrup. Most importantly, all respondents stated that they preferred Plectra Gold compared to other commercial cough syrups, mainly because it is herbal, soothing, and does not cause drowsiness.
Now, why Plectra Gold? Well, unlike many other over-the-counter cough syrups, Plectra Gold is made from natural ingredients such as Plectra samboinicus, ginger, lemon, and tualang honey. These ingredients provide high antioxidant benefits and natural flavors, offering a more natural and beneficial alternative to conventional cough remedies. And Plectra Gold doesn't cause any side effects, unlike the normal over-the-counter cough syrups, where they might cause drowsiness for some people. Plectra Gold was built on one idea: bring nature's healing back the right way. We combine Malaysia's finest tualang honey with the Mexican mint, lemon, and ginger to create a remedy that actually works for coughs and respiratory issues. We tested everything down to the high antioxidants, 0 heavy metals detected, and it's safe at every level, proven through lab and toxicity screening. Real users tried it, they felt it, and it works. Plectra Gold. Natural, safe, and science-baked.
Plant-based formulations like this will contribute to the world with a more sustainable and natural healthcare option for the society.
That's all from us. Thank you.
you.